Today we're going to the armpit of America, making Philly cheesesteaks.
Disgusting. Not the cheesesteak, I mean Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Marco.
We're making cheesesteaks. We got lard, so we don't around. Onions, ribeye.
Philly cheesesteak is traditionally served with a cheese whiz rather than sliced cheese. We're grating a fresh block of cheddar to use in our sauce. To make the cheese whiz, we start by melting butter in a small sauce pot. Once the butter is fully melted, we're going to add our flour to make a roux. Add flour, tablespoon by tablespoon, until you have a thick paste. After this paste is formed, you want to add half and half or cream, but you want to do it very slowly so you don't make lumps in your flour. Add the cream until the sauce is at a consistency you want, a bit thinner than you want the finished product to be because it will thicken as it sits and after we add the cheese. We want to add about a tablespoon of turmeric to our sauce. This is going to give it the classic yellow color without affecting the taste very much. After stirring this in, we want to add our cheddar cheese and whisk until it's fully melted.
Yo, I'm Gordon Ramsay.
First, we want to start out with our steak. Philly cheesesteak is traditionally made with the cut ribeye, which is also used for prime rib. We want to cut our beef into very thin slices.
Alright, so now we're cutting our slices into strips, and those strips into even smaller pieces. I want a pretty fine consistency so it's easy to chew.
Because people in Philadelphia don't have any teeth. You want to pick the right oil to cook your steak in. We are using lard. This is because it has a very high smoke point, but a low melting point. This means it melts quickly in a very low temperature, but it takes a very high temperature to make it burn. We have our skillet preheated to about 400 degrees, and you want to let it preheat for a good 5 to 10 minutes before you even start cooking to make sure it is very hot. Once it's up to temp and the lard is on the pan, we put on the onions. When making a Philly cheesesteak, you want to make sure you're using a fresh, high-quality bread. We're using a Portuguese roll that we got from our local bakery. We're using a toasted bun for two reasons. One, it adds a better texture to the bun, but the more important reason is that will stop any juices from the cheese or the steak from getting into the bread and making your bun soggy. We're going to let the steak cook for just a minute before flipping and cooking for another minute. Because the pieces are so small, it should cook very quickly. The onions are going to take longer than the steak, so you want to let them sit for a good 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching Cross Country Kitchen. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more recipes like this every week.